Hey guys, it's Kara, and I am so proud of you for graduating. I feel like I've watched you all grow so much over your 4 years at BC, and it has been such a joy to know each of you. And it's crazy to me that you're already graduating, but you should be so proud of yourselves. This is a huge accomplishment, and you had such a great 4 years.
Hello, CCE seniors. It is former President Diana McGrath tuning in from her job in Chicago. I hope you are all doing so well. I miss the CCE. I miss you guys. Yeah, I hope senior year is great for you seniors. I guess let's get started, which is crazy.
Hey Goofy Goobers, oh my god, look at all you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful senior banquet. I cannot believe some of you are graduating. I am so old.
Hello, CCE. It's kind of windy out here, so I'm gonna go inside. But it is quite a beautiful view. Oh, wow. Hello. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm inside. It's not much quieter. So Claire and I already filmed. Actually, we already filmed this entire video, which I'll put here or somewhere on the screen. But the audio didn't record. So I wrote down everything that I said in that video.
Hi, CCE. Woohoo! Another year. My name is Lizzie Kanzler. For those of you who don't know me, I graduated in 2023, and I heard that we have some really special seniors that are graduating. Yay!
Hi Faith, congrats on graduating. I'm so proud of you and so happy. You are such a backbone of the CCE. You've done so much incredible things, and most importantly, you're my theater buddy. So I will always be proud, happy, and excited for you. I can't wait to hear what you're gonna do next, and I hope graduation and end of year and everything is treating you well. Congrats, and go CCE.
To Faith, it has been such a joy being your friend. You were one of the most welcoming people in theater to me. I mean, even though you were younger than me, you made me feel like it was a place that I could belong, and that was just so huge for me. So every party that we went to and every show that we did together, it was always just so much fun to have you there and to be able to be in this crazy group together and make jokes and make shows and just have so much fun. It was such a joy. I mean, I remember watching you on stage with Claire and on Shuffle, and then getting to work with you in multiple shows. I mean, costume designing you for Holly Jolly Homicide was so much fun. Every time I see photos of you wearing the Zoe skirt, I am so excited. You are truly a person that I am in awe of, and how much you have made a mark on BC. I mean, being a leader of this club and so many other clubs around campus, you give so much of yourself to other people, and it really shows, and I hope that some of that has come back to you and just been a fulfilling experience. I know that it's been a lot to juggle, but I mean, you have been able to do it, and you have been able to really show up for everybody, and I'm so proud of you for that. I mean, making your BC costume design debut this year, I mean, as a costume designer, was incredibly happy to see that. I wish I could have been there for it. I am truly just, it's been such a joy to be your friend and to get all your updates throughout the year and to have spent 3 years on campus with you. It meant a lot. Like, you're an incredible person. I love you so much. I'm selfishly so excited for you to be back in New York so we can be in the same state and hang out again. And I cannot wait to see what's next for you. It's going to be really exciting and really amazing.
First, I want to start with Faith. Faith, you were the jelly to my peanut butter. You were the sun to my moon. I don't know what else we were. We were like this, leading the CCE from co-president to president and VP to now you're co-president again. Funny. Hope you didn't have to book too many rooms this year after I gave you that certificate. But yeah, we did so much to keep the CCE alive, and none of where the CCE is at during my time, of where it had gotten to, of all the people who joined, of all the joy it brought, would not have been possible without you. I truly believe without you, the club would have been donezo my junior year, your sophomore year. Starting as, what was your first show? You were Margot, right? I believe that was your name. To assistant directing, to writing a show, okay? Like, you are all over the place in all your other commitments. It's just such a blessing that you continue to choose the CCE to spend your time, because you are one of the hearts and souls of that community throughout my time at BC, and I'm sure during your senior year. So thank you for being a leader. Thank you for being yourself. Thank you for the love and dedication you put into the group. I do miss you. I know we chatted that one time for like 45 minutes. Let's do it again. Let's bring it back. But you are just the best. And you have made CCE into a welcoming, inclusive, fun, a beautiful community that the people who choose to be part of the CCE get to live in the legacy of like love, inclusivity, and humor that you bring it. And I just think that's such a beautiful thing. So anyway, miss you, wish you the best. Keep me updated with what you're doing post-grad. And if you visit Chicago, hit me up.
Faith, my goodness. I can't believe you're already on your 4th year at your tenure of Boston College. My goodness. If I were to describe Faith in one word, I think it would be a rock star. Like, Faith, you swooped in to help me at such an integral point keeping the CCE alive with the show, Murder on the 7 Train. Goodness gravy. It was just me for 3 hours straight, just rambling on. I think it was in October or November. I think it was October or November. I get a text message from you just saying like, hey, do you need help? You seem like you could use it. And you just came in and you helped my ass out fucking effortlessly. You got the rooms booked when that was a whole hassle to get booked. Figured out all the tech shit when that was the whole fucking thing to figure out. And you handled it so well. I don't think there's ever been a visible tech person. I don't think that you've ever seen tech on stage with everybody else, or like off stage with everybody else, let alone in rat ears. Faith, thank you for all of the venting sessions for when shit was really difficult. So like you got the rooms, yeah, I mean, you got the rooms, but fucking what a blessing. What a blessing. Like, thank you just so much for that. A blessing that you were. Fucking thank you. Just thank you for that. I will never, ever forget that. I have more trust than anything that you have been keeping this club alive and going for more people just to have fun and laugh.
Faith, oh my god, queen. Hi. It's been an honor getting to see you shine through the CCE, getting to see when you first joined the club, I think around the same time I did. And I just always thought you were a star, and then getting to see you in like all the BC productions and the CCE, I'm just like, what can Faith not do? Like, honestly, I have, like, when I saw you in one of the BC productions, I went with my friends and I was like, that's Faith. Like, I know this person. I know her. She's so cool. And all of them, they were like, oh, you're friends with her? You know her? And I'm like, Faith is so badass. I'm so proud of you, fam. Congrats on graduation. Congrats on graduating. And best of luck for everything in the future. So proud of you.
Faith. Okay, so Faith and I had the same first CCE show, which is very impressive considering that they're at BC a whole year later than me. And I remember being so intimidated because that semester earlier, correct me if I'm wrong, I saw Faith in Spelling Bee and thought it was so fantastic. I loved it. I listened to the soundtrack still because it's such a good show, but I thought they were just phenomenal in it. And I was like so intimidated because I showed up to on Shuffle and I was like, oh my God, Faith is here. But I really shouldn't have been worried because Faith is the nicest, most warm, inviting person, always there to lend a helping hand. I mean, always hands on deck from on Shuffle, but from 7 Train forward, just like being our AD, stepping in, making sure everything got done. Faith was just always there, and it was really fun acting with them, being in, we were also in improv together, so that was super, super fun, and yeah, seeing them in all different types of BC theater shows and just like being so spread thin, and I know it was difficult, I'm sure it's still difficult to manage everything, but I always appreciated how much effort you put into the things that you cared about, and to CCE, and to theater, and to BC, and to Best Buddies, and to your, your curriculum and your coursework and everything. Like, it was always really admirable, so I hope you know that people really do feel that and appreciate that, and it's great.
Faith, my Long Island love. Faith, I love you so much. I know that you are so instrumental in the CCE for what it is today, and you are literally the most bright sunshine ball of happiness that I've ever witnessed in my whole entire life. You have so much energy. You do so many things, and it reminds me a lot of me because I did also many things. And I hope it's a trait that you continue. I know that you'll continue to do in your post-grad life. I will forever love you being my Margot in, what the fuck was the name of our show? What the fuck was the name of our show? Wow, this is embarrassing. I literally have to go look at the playbill. I'm sure that all of this will be cut. It's called On Shuffle. Let me take it from the top. Faith, I loved you so, so much as my Margot in On Shuffle. You were everything I dreamed for her to be and more. One specific scene that I remember and I love so much is when you pop up, because I remember giving very specific instructions for some reason on how you should pop up, and you embodied everything that I wanted it to be. I love you so much. You amaze me. I know you will never lose your kindness and empathy for others and wanting to bring out the best in people, and I'm so, so excited to see what you do, and hopefully you move to New York.
Hi Faithy Waithy, it's Rachel. Happy graduation. I cannot believe that the kids I considered the youngsters of our club are graduating. I remember when I first saw a picture of you in the Rob Sham Theater, like up on one of those like posters, and I remember thinking like, hey, I know that girl, what the hell? And I remember feeling like so cool that I knew you. I feel like you've always been a star. I remember at Jackson's apartment, you were telling us about like all these past things you've been in, and I was like, oh my God, this is insane. Like, you've always been like a legendary star. This is so crazy. And you're so talented. Like, every time I've seen you act and sing, like, so talented. I had so much fun tailgating with you and Diana and Kara and Peyton in the fall last year. That was so fun. I wish we got to do it this year, but grad school was hectic. And I remember our post-club excursions at Chipotle and Davis Square, hearing about all of your new adventures in theater and beyond. And I have no doubt that you will continue to do so many amazing things. Your dedication to the CCE has not gone unnoticed. I remember, you as president, you were so helpful to me, and Diana, especially with the run of play, like all the support that we needed. You were always on top of things, and doing late night improv together, like so fun. And seeing your dorm one time, that was cool. I was like, I've never been here, like sick crib.
Faith, I put that you have superb organizational and balanced abilities. I know you were doing a lot of theater stuff while you were in CCE, and you still managed to do a lot. You were the beating heart of CCE is what I put. And you also always brought great energy to the stage. And it was always really great to talk to you and just hang out, and I think you're chill. I think all three of you are chill. Good job.
Echo, you are truly the scenic designer to my costume designer. We did almost every show together while I was in college, and I am so grateful for that because there's nobody else I would have wanted to do them with. It was really just so much fun getting to be on all those teams with you, and I was always just so in awe of you and how you were able to juggle being in engineering and doing theater and doing the CCE and just doing so well in all of them. Like, as our treasurer, you really helped keep this club going and keep us afloat, and I would send you stuff at midnight and be like, can you please order this for me? And I was like, oh my god, they're gonna hate me. But you always did everything with a smile, and we're just so wonderful to work with. And congratulations on Harvard. That is insane and huge, and I'm so excited to see where that takes you and like what you do after this. I mean, you are so smart and so talented. I am sure your future is just insanely bright, and I am really, really grateful that I get to witness even a teeny tiny part of that.
So, a fellow engineering major, thank you for being treasurer for a long time. I know that's not like the most popular job that people want to do, and you did it, and you did a great job. I don't really know what our budget was, but whatever it was, it worked. So, thanks for doing such a good job being treasurer. Okay, stop! Thank you. All right, Echo, a fellow engineering major, you were so busy, and you were treasurer, and you did a great job. My engineering specific advice to you, as we're both engineering majors, is you don't have to be an engineer, and take your problem solving skills and apply it to all parts of your life. You can solve any problem you want. Engineering is learning about problem solving, and you can do whatever job you want. Oh, and design your own path. We did all these design classes. Apply that to your life.
Echo, Vape Lord. Truly the most iconic role probably in any CCE show that I've been in, and you got to play that character. And I'm just so glad I got to be behind the casting table, the director's table for that show, because wow. But anyway, Echo, I'm so glad that you joined the CCE and that you've stayed in the CCE all these years. I know you're busy. I know you have so much going on with your other commitments. I know you're in engineering, or at least you were when I was there. You still are. Like, you were really popping off all over campus. And we are so lucky to have had you. And I know the people there who are new are just thinking that, like, they're so lucky to have gotten a chance to A, know you, and B, have you as our treasurer. Okay, money talks. You are just fantastic. I'm glad I got to have a chance to get to know you, and thank you for bringing your dedication and love to this club. It would not be the same without my icon, Vape Lord. Yeah.
Echo, happy senior year from yours truly, Miles Morales. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm just kidding. Echo, I hope you're having a wonderful senior year. I'm so sure you are keeping the club in check, and I still can't believe you made me this. Thank you. I still have it. Thank you so much. It's an amazing gift. Thank you.
Echo is just the best. Like, I have so much respect for them and the amount of work that they put into the CCE through their time and doing the job that, let's face it, most people don't have the time or really want to do, which is treasurer and managing all the money. And I remember when I was directing, and so I could see some more of the like organizational stuff that happens, and seeing how much training they had to go through. Like, I don't know if every semester, every year to be treasurer, and all the paperwork and all the systems and talking to our advisor and everything. And I always was just like, it is so helpful and so underrated for someone to do that for so long and take care of our club financially. And as a director, I never worried about money. I never worried about getting things submitted. And I really appreciate that. And just being there, I mean, my first show was also the famous Vape Lord, played by wonderful Echo, which I have to say, coming into that cold and being cast as that is kind of insane. And I love the way that you just took it on and did it. Like, it seems really silly to say, but you get cast as something like that, and like if you're not up to it, it can be kind of like, not so great. And you like fully did it. You were there for it. I always remember just like in rehearsals being so positive and chill and like always being up to the task. And there was so many crowd scenes and on shuffle and like a lot of sitting around and waiting. And I just remember being really like pleasant and cool. And it was fun acting together. And then yeah, through the years, just knowing how much work you put in, both in theater things and CCE, but also in engineering. And I know how much work that is to manage that, especially early on in the program when they don't fully know what's going on. And I know how hard that probably was. And so, yeah, a lot of effort.
Echo, I love you so freaking much. I am so flippin' proud of you. It's been such an honor getting to know you through the CCE, post-BC. I am so excited for you to join the club over here. It's not that fun, but like your presence, you're just one of my fucking favorite people. I'll never forget like all of our memories together, and I love you, and I'm so flippin' proud of you. Like, you did it, bitch. Let's go.
And Echo, I think On Shuffle was your first CCE venture, and I just remember watching you grow into really like a performer. I want to say you did some theater stuff in high school, but this was like one of the, I feel like you did a lot of like behind the scenes stuff, and this was one of the first times that you performed. Maybe I'm completely wrong, maybe I'm just a dumb bitch, but I feel like On Shuffle was one of the first like on stage experiences you might have had, and it was literally such a joy to see you kind of fall in love with it and get comfortable in it and watch you own Vape Girl. You were Vape Girl, right? I'm pretty sure you were, and you ate, is all that I have to say. And I'm so happy that you stuck with the CCE, and from what I've heard, you've been an instrumental part in it, staying together and really advocating for getting new members and just keeping our little club alive, and I cannot thank you enough for that.
Landon's the guy you want around. I was so grateful to have Landon on my team for Clowntown. It was such a dream. Fantastic props, absolutely wonderful. I loved working with him. Landon, you were always just like first to pitch in, always had cool ideas no matter what. I was like, Landon, I need you to make a clown puppet. And he did it, and it's wonderful. And I hope in Peyton's video she showed you that it's still alive and well, obviously, at least a year and a half later, so that's pretty good. Yeah, Landon's always been such a rock of the CCE, whether it was early days, improv, just always being there, so positive. I always felt like Landon's the one to cheer you on in a scene, no matter how you feel, and that's such a good quality to have. We did improv class together. That was so much fun. Oh my gosh, that was the best. It was cool seeing everybody so many times a week, and so talented. Oh my God, Landon, you're so good. You're so good at improv. You're so good at acting. Now dance team, that's phenomenal. I love it. Yeah, it's just been, I'm so lucky to have known you when I was at BC, and I'm so excited to see what you do in the future. And Landon and I were in 7 Train together. I don't know, it might have been his first show with CCE, but that was a very formative experience, and I just had such a good time. Landon, you were always the guy to just pitch in, always happy to be there. In every show, it was like no matter what needed to be done, you were always there, always, you know, one to lend a hand, and I always really appreciated that, especially when I was a director, but even just being in cast or rehearsals, knowing that you were there and that you would offer a helping hand was always really great. One of my favorite memories with Landon is when he did the Busted Tees for, I don't know if it was, I think it was end of year, and it was just like the most fun thing that we could have done, and it took so much effort, and like it was all Landon's initiative. Like, I'm gonna do this thing, I'm gonna do it, go to the makerspace, like be creative, having everybody like go up and make CCE shirts in the past and stickers, and just like really going out of your way to make things that are fun and enjoyable for people in the club to do. And I still have my Busted Tee and my CCE shirt, and I really love them, and it's something that's like so personal that you put together for the club, and I thought it was so cool.
Landon, my sweet Landon, I hope you're doing well. Super proud of you for graduating, King. Like, it has been such an honor to get to know you through the CCE and to just get to call you a friend. Like, getting to see you at that BC party a few months ago with my friend, I was not expecting to see someone I knew, and getting to see you, it just brought me so much joy. And thank you for just always hyping me up. I always do the same for you, times 1,000, always. I'm your biggest fan. I love you. So, flippin' proud of you, and major graduation king. Let's go.
Hi, Landon. I have so much to say about you, but I think I'm just gonna start by saying that I literally love you so much. You're like my best friend. You're like my best friend. I remember when I first met Landon, and I was coming in to the CCE as a senior, and I was so nervous because I'd gotten rejected by a bunch of other clubs because I was old. Surprising old. You guys are old now. And I was like, oh my God, nobody wants me. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I just want to laugh. And I joined the CCE, and Landon like really was so welcoming, like didn't care that I was older, and we just had so much fun together. And Landon was always so supportive and so kind, and always just a familiar face, like a funny and amazing and kind face everywhere I go on campus. Whenever I saw him, we would always like chat, and it was always wonderful. And I feel like every time that we were doing like line games, or like we're, you know, like in a circle, and if I started doing like a silly little dance, or I started like getting off track like I always do, like Landon was the first to jump in and get off task with me, which is awesome. And what I needed, and so supportive. And anytime that anybody was like guys, stop talking, I was like, this is Landon. Landon's my best friend. I'm gonna talk to Landon whenever I want, okay? Like, he's my bestie. But I feel like you were always just so supportive, and I never would do anything alone because I always had you. And anytime that there was like a really funny joke, I feel like we'd always look at each other across the room and laugh. And I feel like we just had a really, we have a really special friendship, and it's always had a huge place in my heart. And like the fact that you came to my graduation and you always supported me, and like I just have so much love for you. I have like the biggest crush on you. I love you so much. Like, you're like my like whole life, and it's so funny. I feel like that I saw you like grow in confidence so much, and like grow in being able to like authentically express yourself, which I really loved. Like, I loved being able to see you just like completely come out of your shell and be proud of who you are, and like the things that you do, and like what you can create, and the talents you possess. And you're so talented in so many ways. And like the fact that you joined a dance troupe this year, like that's so cool. Like, that's literally so cool. And I cannot believe that like you're a dancer now. Like, Landon's a dancer. Like, you're like a triple threat. Like, act, sing, dance. Like, you're cool as fuck, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Hi, Echo. I have heard so much about your continued support in the CCE this year, and I just wanted to say I'm so proud of you for always like being a familiar face and helping out, and being the treasurer for 2 years. That's awesome. I feel like that's a lot of work, and it probably doesn't get as much appreciation as it should. So thank you so much for all the work you've done as treasurer. I also heard you were in the Boston Queer Club improv show and senior showcase, and I know you did absolutely amazing. And I'm sure your talents in improv have improved and gotten so good and so cool, and you're so great. And I wish I could see you perform because now I'm so curious. So yeah, that's really it. Thinking of you, happy for you, happy graduation, and really make sure that, you know, in this hectic time of the year that you take time to really settle in and think about how much you've accomplished, because the rest of this year will go, like, the next 2 weeks will go flying by.
Landon, you are one of the funniest and kindest people I think I met at BC. Like, from the second you walked into the CCE, you were such a force to be reckoned with. I mean, your improv is just hilarious, and you are such a light and a joy in every space that you enter. I mean, your props design added so much to this club. Truly, I don't think Clowntown could have been anywhere near what it was without you. I mean, hardly would have existed without you. You helped build that town up so much and create that world, and that puppet is going to haunt me for the rest of my life. But it was truly such a joy to get to design things together and to be on that team with you, and just so many shows that we've done and so many classes. It's a joy to get to see you act and get to see you be yourself, and I'm so excited for whatever life holds for you after BC, because I'm sure it's going to be amazing and really, really wonderful. So congrats.
Landon, Mr. Shark, the props guy. I wasn't there for 7 train because I was abroad, but if I could remember your character's name, I would also say that. I think you're a police officer, actually, now that I think about it with Rachel. Yeah, that seems about right. Anyway, oh, and current president? Okay. I know you're popping off all over campus. You are the Lord of the Things, as Jeffrey would have said. When it comes to the props, when it comes to being creative, from busted tees as a gift for the club to stickers that I still have. Every sticker you ever made while I was there is on my laptop, and I wear those stickers proudly. You have been such a blessing to the club. You have done so much for the club while also having a million things going on. I feel like that's one of the major things with all 3 of the seniors. You guys are just very busy, and yet you find the time to lead this club with grace and inclusivity and like a sense of love and humor. That is just fantastic. And I know it's not always easy as someone who's been in that role. We do so much. Having 3-hour meetings a week as a club, it's not, you won't find that consistently across campus unless you're in like theater, which I know you all were. But it's a hard thing to commit to as an E-board member, to showing up and to giving your all. And Landon, you have just done such a great job. When I first met you, I thought you were so shy and quiet, and as I got to know you, not only did your personality come out of its shell, I think you are genuinely one of the funniest people I know. You just like really hit them with the zingers, especially during improv. You always have something. You just have such a deadpan sense of humor, and I love it. And I miss it. I miss being able to do improv or even a scripted show. I don't know if we ever got to act together, which is crazy now that I think about it. What? That's crazy. It needs to be fixed, so I don't know how we're gonna do that, but we'll figure out a way. Anyway, same thing applies to you. Come visit. If you're in Chicago, hit me up.
Who am I speaking to right now? Am I speaking to Landon or evil Landon? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Who am I speaking to right now? Can I get a hell yeah? I get a hell yeah from everyone if I'm speaking to evil Landon. Can I get a Can I get a No, this is good, Landon. My goodness. But holy shit, Landon, I will never forget when we were doing rehearsals for Officer Hart and Officer Franco scenes. I can still hear your chewing to this day, where you both just chewed the hell out of that scene. Like how I asked and directed. You guys did a great job following those notes. So fucking funny. And the fact that you got real donuts for the actual day for the show, I think even for a dress rehearsal, and the badges, you 3D printed the badges, got us the shirts for both semesters. I could not have been happier. It really rallied everybody together. They've never been personalized. You made that happen, Landon. That was amazing. Cheers to you. Cheers to you, Landon. My goodness.
So I am going to start with Landon. Landon, I think you are a really chill guy, and you're good to be around. You get it done, no fuss. I really appreciated what you did for the Z costume that I had. I absolutely loved it. I didn't have a costume, and then suddenly I did, thanks to your makerspace prowess, and I appreciated that. Okay, now for the general advice. It's okay, well, this isn't my first bullet point, but it's your life now. Don't be afraid to pivot and use the improv principles that you learned. Be adaptable and have fun. You know, I work a desk job now. It's not always super fun, but I bring fun to it, and I have plans in the future to do other stuff, and I can do that because no one's telling me what to do. So live your best life. It's time. At the end of the year, I know that, people are like, oh, it's fun, there's all these parties and stuff, but no, I was so stressed, and it's okay to feel that way. It doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. You're about to go through a big change, but it's gonna be fine, I promise. As Claire said in our video that we made, time will do what it does. You're gonna be good.
Like my biggest advice is just kind of that time does keep moving forward, and things do change, and there's not much to do about it, but now, like, just soak it in and don't be too worried. If you can, don't be too worried. It's going to be okay. It's all very stressful and there's so many timelines and things that have to get done, but I hope you're spending time with friends and enjoying campus and walking around, and take lots of photos, take so many photos. My biggest advice for graduation is sunscreen. Wear your sunscreen. You don't want to wear sunscreen, it's okay. You have to wear sunscreen. It is so hot on that field and you will get sunburned. And the worst thing about driving home or flying home or whatever after graduating and being so sad is also being sunburned. So highly recommend. For all three of you, I just want to say how much faith I have in you, pun unintended, I guess, how much I really believe in your abilities. And I think all three of you really have shown just the can-do attitude. Like, even when things are difficult, even when things are falling apart, even when you're spread very thin and things are going on, like, you always have been respectful to other people. You get the job done, and it's a skill in your whole life that I think is really amazing. And like, I certainly felt it when I was in CCE with you, and outside of CCE and as friends, just being really caring, being there for people, knowing that you're someone that someone can rely on, are just really, really wonderful traits. And I think when I think of our time in the CCE together, that's something that stands out to me, is like having people who give it their all, even when it's difficult, to do this thing that we all really believe in.
Congratulations, CCE. Congratulations on another great year. Congratulations, seniors.
Seniors, I hope you have a wonderful graduation. Make sure to have fun, make sure to party, make sure to just enjoy each other's company, do bits, don't forget the bits, keep the bits going, and just have a blast. Guys, guys. It's like a thing that I would say and they'd be like, oh, guys. So proud of you guys. I'm so happy for all of you. I can't believe it's been 2 years. You guys are gonna thrive in the next steps ahead, because I'm so sure you will. From when I saw you guys 2 years ago, you guys have evolved since and are even more stellar than you were when I knew you. Cheers to you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful senior banquet, and I hope you guys keep killing it. Bye. I miss you guys. Cheers. Oh, fuck.